Friends, you've been asking me for quite some time to find some more super budget friendly wigs because times are tough. The world is expensive, and I'm partnering with Sapphire Wigs once again to bring you a couple of their brand new bobs with bangs. I have a blonde, I have a gray. They also have a few other colors. These are under $24. Right now I think they're like $23 and some cents. They do need a little work. The bangs are quite long, but I'm going to tell you how you can make a super budget wig work. So if you are struggling and you're losing your hair and you don't know what you're going to do, budget wigs can be a good option. And there are some legitimate retailers out there that sell wigs. They're not scamming people and they're not treating people poorly. And Sapphire Wigs, in my opinion, is one of them. So if you want to know more about these two and my thoughts on super budget, then stick around. I'll tell you about these. My name is Denise. I'm also known as Hey Wig Sister on Instagram and Facebook. I love talking about wigs. I love sharing every kind of wig imaginable. I have shared, I think the most expensive wig I've ever shown is like $2,500, $2,500. And these are some of the cheapest. I think I've shown like a $15 wig before and everything in between. I show human hair, I show synthetic, and I do a lot of tip videos to help you on your journey. If you are on a super budget and you see all of these gorgeous hundreds of dollars synthetic wigs and that is just completely out of your budget, don't lose hope. There are some things you can do. Now, with super budget like these, you probably will have to do some work, but it's totally doable. And I think Sapphire Wigs makes beautiful fibers. The hair on their wigs is always so incredibly nice. I have a headband wig from them. It's the first wig I ever reviewed, and I reviewed it in like 4 colors. I love that wig. I cannot believe those fibers are budget. They feel as good as my Raquel Welch and John Renault fibers. They really do. I have multiple videos showing those, and I have a tip video, a tutorial video showing you how to trim because it's a super long wig and it's super thick and it just didn't work well in an updo for me. So I cut some length and I thinned it and I filmed it all to teach you guys how to do this with your wigs. I think when we have hair loss, our number one goal is to replace our hair, but sometimes that's cost prohibitive. You can certainly go to someone and have a custom human hair wig made to basically mimic your bio hair, and some women do that, but not everybody can. And that's why I love working with companies like Sapphire Wigs to show you these. So let's talk about these. They are heat-friendly synthetic. Like I said, they're about $23 and some cents right now. They sell on Amazon, and this is the inside of the cap. So we've got ear tabs with bendable stays. They do have an extended nape. They've got hook adjusters. They have open wefting, and their wefts are generally a lot further apart than the major name brands. This has no lace front, no monofilament, but what they tend to do on wigs to mimic a part is they put a little plastic piece in there. Some plastic pieces are better than others. The reality is nobody's really staring at the top of your head. So I think it's enough of a mimic that it can kind of look realistic. But one of the challenges, depending on the color of the wig, one of the challenges is it is a little plastic piece that's in there, and I can feel it right here. It can sometimes leave like a little bit of a funny bump right there. So I have a video showing how I did with one of these types of wigs. I took heat to it to get a little lift around it and help with that so that it isn't so obvious, and that works a lot. I also have videos showing you how to, let me put the blonde one on while I'm talking, showing you how to trim bangs with a thinning razor. It is a foolproof way to trim bangs. You don't have to be skilled. I'm not skilled, I'm not trained. I'm figuring these things out because I don't know anybody who's gonna do them for me. I'll link that video, I'll link both of those videos below in case you're looking at these because you need something budget, or maybe you don't, you just think they're really cute and you want to try them. I'll give you some help to show you how you can work with wigs like this. You can see that a little bit of a bump right there. That's how that looks. So what I would do with these is I would trim the bangs up. First of all, I'm 2.5 inches from my hairline to my eyebrows. And so every wig with bangs is I have hair like on my lip gloss. I can feel it, but I cannot grab it. If you see it, just ignore it, okay? Every wig with bangs is always, the bangs are always too long for me because that's a pretty short forehead measurement. And so I've refined my method of cutting them with that thinning razor. So I would cut them and then I would probably just take the heat to get a little bit more roundness. I mean, otherwise these are darling. When they reached out and asked if I'd like to do another review, they sent me pictures of these and they said, would you like to review some bobs with bangs for summer? The girls will really like them for summer. That's what they said. And I don't think that they're wrong. Now, let's just say you're not ready to do anything with the top. Let's say you get the bangs trimmed up, or maybe they fit you, and at that point, you're kind of tapped out. You're not comfortable doing anymore. One of the things you could do is you can wear headbands to hide anything on top. You know, some major name brand expensive wigs that don't have monofilament on the top, sometimes you can see my eyebrow is like poking up. Do you guys see that? Sometimes you can see the permatease on the top. A headband is a great way to hide that, and it would work with this as well. So what I would do is I'd put the headband on, I would tuck the hair, and let me tell you a bonus tip here. If you buy a wig that your bio hair blends with, you can see mine does not blend with this wig at all, but I'm going to pull it out and show you what I mean. If you have bio hair that you can blend with your wig, when you go to tuck it, that is going to give it such realism on the sides. Nobody's going to know you have a wig on. I would use root touch-up powder, and I often do if I'm wearing a wig that doesn't blend with my bio hair. It's also one of the reasons why, I'll show you in a second. I'm just going to grab another headband just to give you guys a sense of what you can do. If you're not ready to work with the top, I have an Amazon store full of my favorite headbands. I own so many of them because they're my favorite accessory. It's my best tip I can give you if you're struggling with wigs. They can really help them to feel normal. So, but let me show you. The reason I buzz all of my hair, except for this hair right here, is because it helps me blend my hair with my wigs. It helps me feel more comfortable. It helps me to feel comfortable tucking my wigs. If I want to wear them up, that bio hair will help a lot. So if you have any bio hair at all, it doesn't take much. You can use it to blend. And so especially on more budget wigs like this, that can really make all the difference in, you know, nobody knowing that you have a wig on. Get this one on one more time for you. I would say these are running, you know, they're running pretty true to average. They're not running as big as a lot of budget wigs that I've had are running. Oftentimes they're so huge. These, I can wear these comfortably. I have pretty small measurements. I do have to cinch them in all the way for them to be secure on my head. I am getting a little bit of extra cap up here, but nothing extreme. So I would consider these pretty true to average. So if you're looking for a bob, you're willing to maybe trim bangs. Another thing you can do if you're not ready to do something with the top is just wear a hat with it. One thing I hear a lot, because I wear true hat wigs that do not have any hair on top. I love wearing hat wigs, but I hear from some of you, and either you can't afford those or you're not comfortable wearing a wig without hair on top. Why don't you consider something like this? If you're not sure if this wig is going to work for you, and by the time you get it, it's not worth returning, because I'm pretty sure they have a good return policy, especially if you have Amazon Prime. I'm just going to tuck it in. Now remember, if my bio hair blended better, actually doesn't blend too bad, or doesn't look too bad with this color, all I would do is I would pull that bio hair out so that when I tuck, you can't see the wig cap. And there you go. Now you have a hat wig. For $24, it's worth trying, and then you have a wig to play with, to practice with. That to me is the worst case scenario. I'm just struggling because these bangs are so long and they don't want to sweep. Otherwise, whew, for $24, I'm really impressed. All right, everybody, that's it. Sapphire Wigs Bobs with bangs. I'll put some details in the description as well as links. Let me know if you know of any super budget wigs that are good, or if you've tried these or others from Sapphire Wigs. I'd love to hear from you and what you think. Thanks for watching, you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.